Good day everyone, you are welcome to my tutorial channel. I am Peter Emanje Adaviruku. At Geojay Solutions, we have services in installation, training, data collection, data cleaning, data integration, and data analysis. Today, I want to show you how to calculate volume of water in pond, lake, or even in channel using ArcGIS. Remember to subscribe to my channel. So let's go to our ArcMap interface. Now let's load the data we want to use. Click on add data and navigate to the folder where the data is. Now I want to use this raster 1. Click on add. Now you can see this data. Now what we want to do is to calculate the volume of water in this channel. The volume of water in this channel. It can be pond, it can be lake, it can be any artificial pond or whatever channel. So we want to calculate the volume of water inside. Now one thing to notice, let's check the properties of this. The properties of this raster. Now if you look at it, the cell size is in meter, 31.16 meter. If your data is in decimal degree, you need to convert it to meter. Otherwise, it may give you some issues later. And to do that, I've done a video on that, which is go to Geojay Solution channel. You see how to convert raster cells from decimal degree to meter. So let's go back now. Now the first thing to do is once you load in your raster, your data, what to do now is to do the contour. To do the contour, click on Arc2 box. You navigate to spatial analysis tool. From there, surface. From surface, you see contour. So you double click on contour. So then you load in the raster. This is the raster. Then output feature class. Let's save it as contour. Then the interval, let's say 20 meter interval, and leave other thing as default and click on OK. It's running background, the process is running background. Okay, it's successful. So we have done the contour. And however, let's change the color of this, let's say to this. Okay, so what we want to do, we want to calculate the volume of water in this channel. Now let's zoom in to see our contour. The next thing to do now is to label our contour for us so that we can easily know the value to use. So double click, go to label, use label features in this layer, and we want to use the contour value and say OK. So the contour has been labeled. If you look at this contour is 220. Then if you go to this side also, you will see this contour also. This one is also 220. Now let's say we want to calculate the volume between here to here, the volume of water, this channel measuring from here to here. What is the volume of water? So to do that now, what we need to do now is to demarcate the volume or the extent of the channel we want to calculate. So to do that, come here, select feature, then select this contour. Let's use this 220. Select this 20 and also this 220. So after selection, click here, right click here, data, let's click on data, export. So let's put it on our export as let's label it as 220 underscore contour and say OK. Say you click on yes to load it, so we can check our original contour. So what this imply is this. Let's change the label to red. So this is what it means. We want to calculate only the volume within this channel from here to here. So to do within this polygon, within this area from here to here. So what we need to do now is go to your Arc toolbox, this Arc toolbox, go to 3D Analyst Tools, go to Functional Surface, and go to Surface Volume. Click on Surface Volume. So now clicking on Surface Volume, here, this is our input surface. It will be our raster data. Then the output file. Click here, navigate to your folder where you want to save it. Let's call it volume. You click save. So since you want to calculate volume, you want to calculate the volume beneath this 220 elevation above sea level. So we want to calculate the volume below that elevation in the channel. So you here, instead of above, you take below. That's the reference plane. You choose below. Then the plane height. That height now is our 220 meter. We have contour lines we have chosen. That is 220 meter above mean sea level. So the volume of water below that level inside the channel is what we will calculate. So after clicking on that, you click on OK. So the process is running background. So it's successful. So now you now come here. This is the volume. Right click and open. So when you open, you have to scroll down. This is the area, 2D area. This is the 3D area for the channel, and this is the volume. This is the volume. Remember, the volume is in meter cube, because if you remember that our raster we are using properties. Remember source, it's in meter. So the value we got here is also, cancel. The volume you got here is in meter cube. So this is how to calculate the volume of this channel at above below 220 meter of elevations. So if you want to calculate for another, let's say, remember our contour lines. Let's say instead of here, let's say you choose this one, this 240. Choose this 240. You repeat the same process I have done, and you get your volume. This is how to calculate this. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching this video.